Zambia wheat import duty scrapped, finally. Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, proudly brought to you by Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. In today's episode, Jacques takes a closer look at the Zambian wheat market and unpacked what this could mean for prices and regional trade now that the import duties have officially been removed. It's a major development that could reshape the local grain landscape, so stay tuned for the latest insights. If you're looking to get your brand seen across the African agricultural market, we'd love to have you on board as one of our valued partners. Reach out using the contact details displayed on screen or get in touch directly with Jacques for more in-depth soft commodity analysis reports across the continent. Let's take a quick look at the latest spot prices from Lusaka, Zambia. Maize traded on $318 per metric ton, wheat at $500, soybeans at $575, soy meal at $570, while the latest sorghum price traded on $350 per metric ton. If you'd like to get more detail on these markets and what's driving these price movements, be sure to get in touch with Jacques and sign up for his latest reports. A big thank you to one of our key partners, Collateral Management International. CMI works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over 10 years of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. Whether it's managing grain in a warehouse or keeping tabs on inventory, CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa. And with that, let's hand over to Jacques Pienaar for this week's update on the grain markets.
Welcome all viewers. This week we look at the Zambia wheat market, where record import volumes are necessary for 2025, and we understand the Zambia Revenue Authority has given the green light for import duties to be scrapped. We will briefly look at the SND outlook, which will emphasize the material import need, and then focus on the delayed government decision on scrapping import duties and its consequences. The 2024-25 year SND forecast, running from September 2024 to August 2025, includes the small crop that harvested late 2024. It was reported import volumes for the 2023-24 season between April and September 2024 reached a record 160,000 tons. For the 2024-25 year, we expect an import need of at least 200,000 tons. This stock will be essential to keep the milling industry going for the period May to September, as the next local crop should harvest from middle September. Observers indicate some millers will run out of stock by late March, but the majority by late April. We will not endeavour to make a crop forecast for the 2025 crop that will only plant from May. What we can say is dam fill indications are positive given good rains, which should support irrigation farmers from both a water and electricity perspective. The government has given approval for 250,000 tons of imports for 2025. The market hopeful the statutory instrument to remove the import duties formally will be gazetted early April. The delays by government to make the decision on import duties has shortened the import window in which record volumes need to be imported. Government normally reinstate import duties September 1, just before the local crop harvest, to protect farmers. Importing 200,000 tons, the minimum import requirement in our opinion, between April and August is a tall order. Wheat flour exports to the DRC remains healthy, and with import duties to be lifted soon, this should continue. Tanzania imports wheat, mill it, and then export the flour to, amongst other destinations, the DRC. However, the Tanzanian wheat import duty is at 10%. and with the Zambia duties scrapped, Tanzanian wheat flour will struggle to compete with Zambian origin in the southern DRC. This graph shows the Lusaka wheat price history for the past 5 years. Current Lusaka delivered price for local wheat at $500 a ton. Lusaka import parity Argentine origin via Beira around $440 a ton, see the red solid line, and South African origin $490 a ton, see the blue solid line, all excluding import duties. So, one expects Zambia wheat prices could be heading towards $440 a ton short term. That said, the current transport rate from Beira to Lusaka and used in our import parity calculation around $80 a ton. As demand for transport grows, with the Zambia wheat import campaign gathering momentum next few months, rates likely to increase, as in the past to the $100 to $120 a ton bracket. This could see Argentine import parity via Beira adjust to $470 a ton, just on higher overland transport rates. See the red dotted line. As indicated in a previous podcast, Walvis Bay also becoming an option for deep sea imports into Zambia. Can competition keep overland transport rates in check? Next week we will look at the Malawi maize market, where currency volatility is impeding imports and driving prices higher. Remember, quality information improves decision making. Contact us for more detailed, tailored information.
Thanks, Jock. Now let's talk about something that really can make a difference on your farm: Zimmatic irrigation systems. Zimmatic pivots are built to handle the challenges farmers face today, and they're ready for whatever tomorrow brings. They're designed to help you farm smarter with better efficiency, improved water usage, and maximum yield results. If you're thinking about the future of your farm, this is the system to invest in. Take the next step towards sustainable, efficient farming. Grow with Zimmatic and partner for farming success. A big thank you again to our sponsors, Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems, for making this content possible. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor or subscriber to more detailed market reports, contact us today. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join us again next week for more insights and updates on the African grain markets.